Oh wow, it's working. Let me fiddle. Oh my, oh my junk. I'm not sure whether it's the curtain is closing or not. Whether it's okay. If I sit forward, the lights. If I sit back, it seems okay. So this is a new adventure. I've had issues with my camera, my computer. Oh great, yeah, picture is clear. Thank you, Frank. For weeks now, and I'm using my phone, my smartphone, to stream this broadcast. Hopefully, is the audio okay as well, Frank? I didn't check the audio box. So I'm streaming on my smartphone. I'm on the floor. Yep, great. Thank you, thank you. Yay! It's okay. So let's get myself comfortable. Hopefully the light's not too bright. Just a whole new arrangement I've got going here. I'm on the floor, got the table here. Oh, I've got my keyboards behind the camera. I've got my lamp, my laptop on the chair, on the office chair. Okay, so I'll use this for Skype and I'll use my phone for the stream. I keep moving through the equipment from the desktop to the laptop, now to the phone. What will be next? I haven't got a smart watch, so I can't move on to that. So and I can't even. How do you share the link on here? Let me just check if there's a way to. Yep, share. Share. Can't do it, but anyway, it's here. Oh God, I'm on Facebook now. Let me get off Facebook. I can't get off Facebook now. Okay. I'm not sure why I can't get on. I can't get on. I can't. I can't. My Skype's not letting me say I'm online. I don't know why. I'm invisible and I can't change it yet. Okay, it's still doing something. Okay, so welcome. So welcome to the Sunday morning stream. Oh, really? It's going slow. Is it me? I'm not sure if it's just you, Claudia. I'm not sure. So if this stream is an hour after you imagined, it's due to the clocks going back in the UK or in Europe, I'm not sure. That's why it's an hour later than normal. But it's officially it's here. It's 10:30. So I do my streams every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Through YouTube. And to ask questions during this live stream, you friend me on Skype first of all, and then you can write a message or you can call in and talk to me on the stream, but through Skype, not through the chat box. I quite like it being on the floor. It's comfortable. So I've called this stream Nothing is Everything, I think. And that is something that's really impossible, not difficult, but impossible to express. But this is what I express during my streams and when I write blogs or my book, for example. This is all I ever talk about, is that nothing is everything. That this, which is everything, is actually nothing, appearing as everything. And one of the reasons why it's so hard to talk about, or impossible to talk about, is because it already is that. Like, it already is that. And the feeling is like, I speak through feeling. I feel things more than I can speak them. So the feeling is a feeling of being drunk, or a feeling of being really paralyzed or something. Paralyzed. Or being drunk. What I mean by that is like trying to articulate this is like, it feels like the mouth goes like and the brain goes it's like I can't put that into language. So it isn't something that you can learn. You can learn about it in meaning and language, but this isn't that. This isn't understanding, or it isn't meaning and language. It's something else. It's something energetic. So while the words and the meaning and the intellect and understanding is definitely a part of this, it's very useful. It unpicks the previous ideas that are there. Ideas like this is real, ideas like I am real, I exist as someone, you really are someone, this is a fixed, permanent reality. It unpicks those ideas. So it's really, I don't mean to disrespect or, take value from language and meaning and the intellect and understanding this, because it's really an important part of this. But that's not what you're longing for. You're not longing for understanding. Maybe you want to use that to feel superior than those who don't understand. But what you long for isn't understanding, isn't a new religion or a new philosophy. What is really longed for is the collapse of you, that sense that you exist. The end of you being in relationship with everything else. The end of you being the ultimate observer of life. The end of you being a limitation, limited to a particular thing, to an object. And this is what these talks are speaking of. The end of that dream of you being something, of you being a limitation, of you being something, experiencing this. A collapsing of that dream, that energetical dream. Of you being something that stops here. Of course, when that dream stops, there is still a form, there is still a human, but you no longer live through that human. You aren't contained in that human form. You aren't contained anywhere. So in that, there's a particular flavour, a particular human appearing, but it's no longer a reality. It's no longer being held on to. It's no longer having that feeling of it being a permanent thing, experiencing the world, experiencing what is happening. What you long for is home. And the thing is, this is home. But that illusion of someone, of you, can't know home and can't find home, because that's an illusion appearing of not home, of someone separate who's not home. So this can't be about you, that person, waking up to home. It can't be about you arriving at home and knowing you're home. It's the end of you. The end of the dream of not home. The end of the dream of you are someone separate. The end of the dream of that you exist. That you are something, you are some form appearing. That is who you are. It's the end of that dream. And what is left is everything. What is left is this as it is. Life appearing as it's appearing. Just for free to be what it is. So, if you have any questions, you can ask them now on Skype. Rebecca Maroon is my Skype address, if you didn't know. No. I can't turn Facebook up. Claudia, how is the stream now? Is it okay on your end? Anne, hi Anne. It's fine for me, okay. Do you still get hurt or fearful of any situation? Do I get hurt or fearful of situations? See, that question is referring to the human. So does this human get hurt or have fear of certain things, situations? So yes, as a human there is still emotions and feelings and getting hurt or whatever, because this is a human experience. This is a human animal or a human machine having an experience, being human. So yes, there's still thoughts and feelings and emotions and all these things happening. This isn't about not being human. But this that I'm pointing to has nothing to do with the human experience. It does, but it doesn't. It doesn't in the sense that this freedom isn't about the human. It isn't for the human. The human is the human. And yes, when this collapsing happens, the human is then freed to be the human. It's freed up. It can be the human, be it as it is, and it can go through healing and growing and expanding and all these things. That's the human. But the freedom isn't found in the realm or reality of human. You've been trying to find it. When that energy is there, seeking, it's trying to find fulfillment or freedom or love in the human realm, for the human, for me, who it thinks it exists, thinks it's a human, and it wants to find freedom in that reality. But this isn't about finding freedom as a human. It's pointing to that which isn't human. That allows human to be human. Allows everything. That is everything. So you won't find, in tidying up the human, you won't find freedom. Yes, you will find an ease, a comfortability, to an extent, actually. You won't find ultimate freedom through human, through relationships, through getting objects, through tidying up the human's conditioning. Of course, the human will want to do that, improve its surroundings, its environment, its relationships, its traumas. It wants to naturally wants to improve those things, but you won't. I promise you, there's no freedom found in that. So whether this human has anger or hurt or fear or preferences or this or that, it's kind of irrelevant. It's not, but it is. I think it's really healthy for speakers to talk about being human, how they are human. The human is still the human. Otherwise, the listeners imagine this perfect human that's above things, above reactions, above emotions, above thinking. Because we long for that. We long for someone to be higher, to be above us, to be the teacher, to be the guru, to be the master, to be perfect. So then we can feel, yes, I am limited, I am small, I am a someone, and they've arrived somewhere that I can somehow attain in the future. We love that. So it's really healthy, I think, for the speakers to speak about human stuff, that they are human. Because this isn't about the human arriving somewhere. It's a waking up from that dream. The end of that dream, that you are that human. That you are limited to being a small human. That's not true. That's not who you are. That's why there's so much energy going into this human, because you think you will find freedom in it. That's who you are. And you will find fulfillment through this train of you. You won't find it in human. There's something here that's ever free. That's free. Free of everything. Free of conditioning. Free of limitation. Free of everything. It's free. That has to be discovered. That has to be revealed. And then the human takes care of the human. It feels here like the human is flowering. Really flowering. Really, there's a resting of the human. There's a resting of the human that happens. As the seeking to find who you are stops, there's a resting of the human. But from this experience, that only happens when the just to confuse you, it only happens when that resting place beyond the human has been revealed. Then the human can otherwise just so focused on the human, trying to sort the human out. There's something that's untouched by the human. And that is nothing. Not a thing. You can't find it in form. But it's all form. It's all there is. That's what's longed for. Who you truly are. In Christianity, it's talked about living in the spirit. Living in the spirit. I don't know about that phrase. But don't seem to have woken up. Is there a difference? I'm not sure what Christianity says about living in the spirit. I'm sure there's some truth or some non-duality in that, but it isn't that you as a person can live in spirit. There is just, you could call it spirit or being or whatever. I'm not sure what you mean by doesn't seem to have woken up. Is there a difference? I'm not sure what you mean. But I'm sure all religions started off talking about this. But when the separate person hears it, it interprets it completely different. Interprets it from a point of me as from separation. As in it's a personal doing, or it's all about separate people being able to do something and get somewhere. But even with this message, it's always misinterpreted. Whatever language you use is then turned into a personal thing. And so I do sometimes try and be clear in language, but over time I don't care. It's irrelevant. The mind will always do that. Misinterpret and take it as a personal thing. I kind of stopped caring. I just stopped caring about how the person takes what I say. It's like, whatever, take it as you take it. It's so irrelevant here. I just speak this beauty. I just speak it. And my language has definitely changed. I'm not monitoring anymore how non-dual it sounds to the seeker, trying to please the seeker, and how they're used to hearing it. I just speak now, and it's just love. It's just love. I'm not trying to please the mind and the intellect. Okay. It's just the person. It likes to have all the mind. It likes to have a framework of religion. Because this is too free. It's too free and it's scary. If you're a separate someone trying to exist in this world, it's too scary. It's too big, it's too free. So having a framework, having a religion helps. So you feel more secure. But that's just the way it is. Yeah, hi Monica. I know I've been away for a while. Technology issues. I haven't solved it, I just found a way around it. I haven't solved the problem. But it seems to have worked this morning, so hi Heel, hi. Me again. Sorry, you said free of everything. I'm not sure what I said. Free of everything, okay. That sounds like apart from everything. Okay. It sounds like apart from everything. If that's the way your brain interprets that, then that's okay. That's okay. Um, is that a question? Do you want me to say something? Or I don't know. Such beautiful words. I get very emotional because I can feel the truth behind them. So thank you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Monica. No structure like religion, yeah, can contain it so much bigger than the mind. Yeah, yeah. When it's seen that thoughts aren't true, thoughts are appearing. They're not saying anything truthful. They're just appearing thoughts, saying this, saying that. They aren't a true. They aren't true. They aren't reality. Doesn't mean they can't be there. They can't appear. Thoughts can appear. Nothing wrong with them. It's what humans have. Thoughts. Didi. Hi, Didi. Hi, Rebecca. Happy to see you back again. Been having trouble listening to spirituality. I've been feeling like I want to forget everything I've learned about this subject. Yeah, 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 yeah. But that is right here. That is right here. That is right here. Beyond what you know, what you've learnt, what you've heard. It's right here. Always. Always. What you've learnt and what you've heard and what you know about non-duality or spirituality are just forms appearing, ideas appearing and disappearing. Because freedom from all of that is right here. something's looking in time for freedom, for that resting place, but it's right here. Always. It can't not be. This is what allows everything, every idea, every thought to appear. It is all those things. We're so used to that moving train. And this isn't about a stopping of that moving train. While this form is still operating, there'll be the moving train. But that moving train is never going to arrive at a destination. It's just promising to take you somewhere. But it's just a moving train. You can't move anywhere. What you truly are can't move anywhere. Thank you, Dee Dee. You could ask for you could ask for a computer on here. I could. Loads of people get new computer, and they don't even need one. Oh. But I can Zoom, I can Skype easily on here, so it can't be the computer. There's some issue with something. But yeah, great. If anyone has a computer to spare, then please do get in touch. Yeah. I love getting free things, so it's more than welcome. Who doesn't love free things? No. So, aw, you're more than welcome. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a private online meeting next Sunday, 10 till 11:30. So you're free to join that. Or a laptop. Yeah, either. Yeah. So this is it. So thank you for taking part, asking questions, for interacting. Bye. How do I end this on my phone? I don't know. Let us see. Nope. But this worked. That's really great. It's just different. I don't know how I end this. Might be here for some time.